Well, let's have a little look at this game that's just started. I've seen a little of Humanoidtyphoon's BG from a previous one, so he seems to be running Leos. And clearly he's up against a, I believe this, must be a Forsaken Wastes and Froglar Swamp split with Tautons. That'll be interesting. I've got a feeling this is going to be a quick game. Whenever I see a Bloodmane Ravager, they are usually very quick and keen to dive in. Plus with the 7 speed on the Red Fist, it's going to be fast. Do they both have Soul? No, they have Soul and Pride, so it's the perfect combo. The Archmage is at least going to be capable of slowing things down. However, the Ravager is going to be very good at speeding things up. Both of these are ranged, quite expensive. Given the Nora costs here of a bit cheaper, yeah, I would wonder if this is going to be capable of deploying, because they're going to have a tiny bit more Nora, but probably not enough. This 100% is going in. Okay, just enough to get the deploy down. No spells. I think that was a mistake, because I think he's the one that's going to go in for the attack, and he's going to go in to contest. That's my immediate guess. I've got a feeling. There he goes. He's in. If I was him, he will be leaping forward. And the question is, who does he go for? That is Oblivion Shield. Not sure about that. I probably would have been too aggressive then. Let's see how this plays out. I'm going to check the combat log as well in case there's any spells that come in. The interesting bit is this is quite a supporty hero. Because as we can see, we've got the heal mass, heal champion, reasonable damage, but definitely along the lines of support. This is usually stereotypically support style because you just want to be spamming Bone Prison and then potentially using the rituals. And this is the damage dealer with the aim to put a mine down somewhere. So that's going to make it interesting. I hate these little things. I hate disturbed spirits. They are a pain. Only because of the fact I usually don't have enough magic damage myself. So I get punished for that. I don't think that's a big issue for him. He's gone for the Ritual of Destruction to do some damage. Some damage. I've got a feeling he's going to look at some healing right now. So he's either going to leap in, but there could be a mine here, which is going to cause him problems. Or he's going to take the hit for the healing. Still got enough where he can do another attack should he wish. It's potentially... The question is, how do you deal with this? Because they're crippled, so they're taking more damage. Okay, he's just going for health. Blade of the Snake, increase his damage, gather a bit more. That's 2. Great healing. For a good attack on this. So much damage, it's crazy. Just hitting like trucks. And with that 7 speed, the Blue Fist is going to be there to support really quickly. The Fire Fist has his charges. Terrifying with the Key Strike if he uses that, because that's going to give him a lot more damage. Soul Tap Garnet. It's good because it's helping him maintain his Nora values. There we go, and he's in hiding. I'm pretty... Oh, okay. He definitely doesn't have the landmine there. So he's rushing this in just to be a nuisance, because then no one's going to be able to pile this down quickly. He really needs to keep attacking, or he's just going to start struggling with health issues. So the question is, what to do from here if I was him? That's good. That's going to just be tap the Oblivion Shield. Now the question is, he doesn't have... can that not engage? Interesting. So we've got potential 2 attacks here. One from the charged Flame Fist and the other from his normal. Oh, that's a nasty kill. That damage. And he's still got the ability to grab the globe. We've now got the next Blue Fist coming in, so these are some really nasty damage dealers. I've got a feeling that the Humanoid Typhoon is going to take this just due to this front line being so difficult. So found the landmine, but it's not really a great disturbance because he's still gotten in to engage. Okay, it's annoying that he won't be able to use the charge Frost Kick for a turn, but he's still going to be building up those charges. As you see, it's just a 1 cooldown, so it's going to be right back up very quickly. That's a good kill. Is it a kill? 4 sonic damage, that's dead. That's now latched onto, so this is going to be a pain all the way through. And we have short-lived, because these little buggers have doom. This is why I hate them. There's nothing worse than this cheap little bugger just dooming you, following you around, stealing as much AP as possible. I mean, obviously, if you have magic damage, great. Found another mine. Let's check how that triggered. Steal some AP, and then Bone Trap dies, summoning this. Ooh, what did we have? 2 Declare Superiors. Really good damage. This plus a Frost, and he's got the kill. He's just trying to get himself under the range of the Taughten Favoured. At this point, he's piling on a lot of pressure. The problem with what's being done here with the Doom, I believe, is he's dooming something that he's desperately trying to kill. So he's put an ability on cooldown, and it's not a short cooldown, it's a long cooldown, and then gone on to focus it. This is where he should have gotten the Doom at a minimum. The reason behind it is then you've got the opportunity to decide if you're going to play around ignoring him, or if you're going to play around killing him. So there's always got to be that certain decision when you use Doom. Are you going to kill the unit? If you're going to physically kill the unit, you're kind of wasting the upgrade. But in a bright side, it does reach the point where it guarantees they're not going to try and use any real healing spells a lot of the time. They just let it go, which can be a benefit. So, Taughten, I think Turtle has come back up. So he does have the option potentially to hide, but he's going to get the charged Frost Kick. So we've got that down. And he's grabbing the Nora Globes. He's really hammering home Nora Globes. So with this, it's slowly going to drain the resources fully. Like, I'm starting to struggle to see what Avan can actually do to pull this back. Lumbering on this, yeah, it's not bad. Prevents him moving around and doing what he would want to do. But he does have to deal with this wondrous issue. I mean, it's close to death as is. Got the Nora pearls. So effectively what I'm seeing and guessing is this is effectively, I don't want you really to cast spells, but I need Nora gain. It looks like he's trying to get some form of consistent Nora regeneration. Ah, I'm assuming that must mean doubles for the blue fist and the red fist. Yeah, he's trying to get in range, I think, for the pride, because this guy has the soul. Yeah. So it's just making sure they have the right combination of abilities. Just to boost the damage. More deeps. DPS for the win. You've now got the problem. You've got a 5. You should use that. Yep. And then step in, just so you don't get punished. However, this guy is not going to be dead. He's going to lose 5 HP, so he can still attack twice, which is devastating. Unless, yeah, that's the best move. 5, 4, that should be it. Ooh, took more damage than I expected. 2, 3, and 4. Not sure why it got so... Blighted Ring. My bad. My bad, my bad. This is actually a potentially really strong comeback now. With this guy at full health, the Corsair ready, and he's punishing them every time something dies now. That's good. And then back onto him, just to be a nuisance. The question is now, do you engage or do you wait? Another Blight Ring to slow down what he can do. But he's now opened himself up for a double attack, which I think is where the problem comes in. Especially since we can also probably get a Frost Cone. But he has to make the decision. Is that Pride and Soul? So if he wants to get the... I would probably be thinking you need the double attack. And that would be 8 damage worth. He's not really... Is he going to get more value? He'd probably get more value from the Frost Cone, to be honest. But it just feels a little better to utilize this guy to the fullest. He really needs to come up with a solution to the Disturbed Spirit, though. That's getting really crazy value. That's why I hate these little buggers. Unfortunately, he's either got to make a decision now where he pulls back and goes for long game, or keeps going. I've got a feeling he's going to keep going, though I think this battle group is based around trying to kill them as fast as possible with crazy high damage rounds from Red Fist, Blue Fist. Okay, what did we have? We've got, yep, the Frost Cone. So just getting some damage down. This guy is slowly, because you can see, look how little damage it's taken so far. He's come in. Engaged. Gonna go for the charged fist. I know you're gonna do it. Come on. Do it because you like it. Okay, maybe he isn't. That surprises me. I would have assumed he would. Maybe he's disconnected. If he didn't go for that attack, I'm a bit bemused as to why. There may be a choice behind it, but we'll see. Ooh. Sorry, Bazaar. And a Black Pearl. Gaining Twisted Essence. Just so that now he gets a little bit of healing back. That's nice. I would imagine that's going to be on cooldown, I would bet. Split this up for damage, and he's going to threaten finally to be, you need to stop charging me, because I am going to take your font too, and we're both going to play on low Nora. So full credit, he is fighting at a disadvantage on Nora, but is doing very well at holding. I think we can safely say the Hawker is about to go. Because there's 3 attacks prepped here. And I think prepared Key Strike, yeah, he's gone. You'll have to tap him again, unfortunately. There he goes. So he's just hit him with the charged fist as well. What did we do there? Underdepths. Is that? Retribution. So that gives him the font, and I don't believe there's anything here that can contest. I think that's just about sealed it. Good amount of punishment here with ticking damage. If he goes for the contest, he's not going to do anything else. Oh, that's a nice move, because the Manic's going to bring him into the font anyway. And he's going to get an attack off. Okay. Still in it. It looked like that would have potentially been the swing that was needed. But now this Django Arcanus is going to struggle. He's not going to like this Fish Kisser. This Fish Kisser is going to be able to stay on top of him as well. I think we're going to see another ability there. In a sense, it's almost worth if he can forcibly get the kill to do it now. What we got? Widowmaker. There we go. He's just making sure he maintains the font because he's desperate to make sure that this guy bleeds out. Because impressively, he hasn't really gotten much of the Nora. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Manic. And unfortunately, that's it. Just because the attacks are so expensive on these guys. Tortons have great, so as an exertion. Yep, I imagine. Exert. Yeah, there's no point in exerting right now because he's not got the kill. This guy's got to come in closer. Bastion. Reflexes, Scrapper, Battlemaster. He is effectively going to be dead next turn because he's going to take the full amount of damage as long as this guy gets 1 attack and the Manic. That will be him down. But I doubt he's going to be able to get the Nora Globe, which again is going to most likely go over to the Humanoidtyphoon. I think that actually makes the most sense to start doing damage before this guy is gone. But it has opened him up, hasn't it? Yeah, that's opened him up to a potential double tap with the exertion. And with the exertion, that means, depending on Manic, I think Manic will take him, bam, and into this if he double attacked, and he's not. We have another privateer captain. So let's see. See where he puts down his landmine. I wouldn't have put it down yet with this Arcanus in the way. In this guy goes. Probably another... I'd recommend the Flame Strike, probably, if it's up. You don't want to go in to contest, because that... or to take the globe, because that's just going to do too much damage to you. It's already going to do quite a bit as is. And these guys are going to be in range to contest the font shortly. And a nice, generous top up. Okay, that means this guy's coming in, because he's got to step in for the attack at the very least. I think that was a misclick, because I think he intended to go just a down one, and then he would have had the AP to do the attack. It wouldn't have mattered in the grand scheme, because that still wouldn't have gotten him the kill. So it hasn't affected the outcome, I believe. Because at most that would have been 13 plus 5. Yeah, and that's 18 damage, so this would still be alive. So what's going to be the next play? At a certain point, he's going to have to look into especially probably killing that relic and the Elsari Bazaar. We're going to be driving, peeps. Get running. Nope, he's happy there. That's the Battle Master in range. That's the Commander in range. That means a lot of damage. If he could hit probably around here. Okay, he's going to still go on the Fish Kisser. It guarantees that this guy is gone next turn. Because with an attack and Manic, that's dead. What have we just got? Ah, interesting move. So he's dropped down the Bone Trap, which has gotten the Arcanus. That gives him at least the Nora Globe, which is quite necessary. Again, Soul Tap Luminescence. Man, was that the Exertion? Yeah, that was Exertion as well, wasn't it? Nope, it wasn't. It was just regular. So he's trying to really keep that Nora advantage. This guy has the problem of having to go through here. He can still one-shot this and get into the font, can't he? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's in the font if he wants to be. Plus there's even the drives to go out. And with Strike he's just going to start melting this guy down. And there you go, he's gone. Nora Globe over. Not enough to contest, but there is enough for him to get in. Ah, and because he's gotten the boost, yeah, now you've got to run this guy in. Boom. 3 champions against 1. I'll give credit though, I was not expecting the Tautons to hold out for as long as they have. Because I'm just running out of thoughts on what he's going to do, and deploying all of his relics means he's not getting any of the champions down that he desperately needs. Because whilst this is great, you've done a good amount of damage to everything, you're still not gaining the Nora. Like, at this point, with these people here, he's got the option. Oh, what was that? Destroys all relics in the area, getting rid of at least 2, which is beneficial to him. That can sneak in and do an attack if they want. 21 means that's gone. So if he gets rid of this too, that's a lot of value gone. So you've still got the problem that you're going to keep losing. Oh, we've got another sacrifice. So he's recouped the Nora cost. And with the recoup, he's closer to a deploy. Yep, yet another one. Faithless. Soul Siphon, Pride of Hilo. Yep, those reflexes are a pain. Another captain. So he's going to want to, or most likely has to, deploy the landmine pretty early. Let's see what he can do. It's just clearing off relics before this came off cooldown again. There you go. This now opens up to a double attack from the Blue Fist. Blue Fist is Soul, and are you Pride? You are Pride. You are also in range should you want. Okay, he isn't going to do that. Loads of damage. Paragon. So what are you going to be able to do here? That's probably the best choice. Of a Twisted Essence to try and keep him around, I guess. And the mighty Disturbed Spirit is back. He is going to bleed out pretty soon because he's taking 3, 4, 5. So 3 turns and that guy is dead. The problem is he's got retributions and sacrifices. So with retributions and sacrifices, it makes it very tempting to just run in and off him and deny the value as well. What is going to be the next play? This needs to sneak in. Makes sense to just contest at the moment and play safe. He's the most valuable. You're just going to come across. Come slowly but surely. You'll want to come in a bit quicker. I think he's just counting out to see how much damage he can do. Well, that's lining up, so I think that's probably a retribution. Nope, superiority. Attack there, so he's gone. Almost feels like, yeah. No need for hostility. Didn't get the Nora Globe. You almost should probably kill the Bazaar. Almost. just so that we don't get anything else going out, but all that's going to happen now is, yeah, when you look at the numbers, he's just literally running out of life. He could... no. There's nothing amazing here. This is probably the best he could do, as this is almost the sort of person you're like, okay, I'm just going to doom it. Great value. And leave it at that. What do we got? Cloak of Skulls. 2 defense. When it takes basic damage, we're going to get a Bone Mauler. The problem is, he's probably only going to get maybe 3 of them. And he doesn't have anything else that's threatening. I mean, this guy might even take the detour to get the Nora Globe just to guarantee he has no way to get it. We're gonna go... no, you can't. He's batter up. Next spell. Shatter. 2, and then give him a friendly tap. 1 Nora Globe. He's now also got the font, so this guy will need to come flying in to take it. Ooh, Penfit. Pentier Lurker. Pentilurker. Reflexes, challenges things to a duel. Pretty cool. You need to... yep, there's the Doom. I agree with that Doom. Hello. He's just doomed it as well. So that's the spell. Problem is, you know, that's still another 5 turns there, another 7 turns there, and your shrine's getting beaten down. I don't think you're going to get anywhere. You're going slowly to you. He can drive it, yep. And up you come. Really nice game, though. Is he going to fight to the bitter end? Are we going to see the Shrine transfigure and go for it? Blight Ring, another drop. That's just going to take too long to do, though. That's not going to get anywhere. And good game. I think we can definitely say that one went over to the Humanoid Typhoon. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.